Hello dears, we are studying strength of material and today's topic is rigid material. What is rigid material? So rigid material, that type of material, when apply force on the material, there is no deformation. No deformation takes place on the material. Then this type of material is called rigid material. In the rigid material, the strain is equals to 0 because there is no deformation, that is no change, no changing in shape and size. So this is called rigid material. The material, there is no deformation in the material after applying load or external force, that is there is no change in shape and size. This is rigid material, and when apply force P, we are applying force P, then deformation in the material is equals to 0. Deformation in the material is equals to 0. That is epsilon is equals to 0 and epsilon is equals to a strain. So a strain in the material is equals to 0. Now according to Hooke's law, sigma is equals to E epsilon, where E where epsilon is equals to a strain and sigma is equals to a stress and E is equals to Young's modulus of the material. Therefore, Young's modulus E is equals to sigma by epsilon. E is equals to sigma by epsilon. Now, in case of rigid material, so epsilon, that is a strain, is equals to 0. Therefore, E is equals to sigma by 0 is equals to infinity. E is equals to infinity. Now we will draw the stress strain diagram for rigid material. So this is the stress strain diagram for rigid material. Now one side is in y-axis, we take sigma and another is epsilon. Sigma is a stress, epsilon is a strain, and this is when applying the load, then a stress is produced in the material. So with increasing the stress, the epsilon is equals to 0. A stress is increasing in graph, but in case of increasing the stress, the epsilon is equals to 0, and this type of graph is called rigid material graph or ideal rigid material graph. So this graph is a stress strain diagram for rigid material. That is, this diagram shows the with increasing the stress or when apply the load any material, then a stress in the material increases. So with increasing the stress, there is no deformation in the material, and that type of material is rigid material. So these are all about of rigid material. So today's topic is over. Thanks for watching.